Take me up!
Sounds good. I'll go make some prep.
Okay.
I'll hate them!
Have you finished saying your goodbye?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone—
Yes, she did. But I think my point also, our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. I hope this is clear to you.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost—
Didn't we already do that during the meet?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like it.
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble but the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary group—
Well, being a scholar is also a—
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more—
This guy. Paimon still remember—
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a— Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge. You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for— I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting but the academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus all with the Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the— At least, that's what Tainari told— Wait a second. Could it be—
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden—
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is—
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
You mean, it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole— the world forget me thing?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of—
Where are we going?
to an Aramite—
Let's fly!
They're here.
Huh? What are they?
I gave them some—
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the—
Aren't those devices for
Look here.
Huh? More can knowledge? Are you—
What's that look on your face?
Paimon's a little scared.
Anyway, we're not going to use As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. Traveler, I want you to record something into this cap. Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Conviction now. Please get—
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge?
Yes,
Paimon is still—
I understand. But trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like—
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything went without a hitch. And now, open your eyes. Here,
What's this?
read it out. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything...
It's just a recording. There should be no neck.
But what was the point of doing this?
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules are...
Huh?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the... Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born. And this device has always, after all that time, a slave to order, and that's why rules are so In addition, those...
But
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones...
things you're interested in are really out there.
Anyway, I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects.
Small...
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few...
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for...
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger...
I did. And that's how I saw...
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't...
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar... Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions...
Look, you already know that we're all on the same...
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make...
Seems you really do
Traveler, Paimon. This is also something... Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards, in my capacity as a Matra.
Wait, how can we work with...
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered... My plan will clear us of...
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham...
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous...
Of course he does. He told me. There is no perfect plan, but this can get... He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, I never blindly trust anyone.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that. To make the whole thing more convincing, I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless...
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and...
I've always treated my allies with...
Now you're making this hard for...
Hey, is there something we can do to help? We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards.
Sino, on behalf... We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory.
Well, now that you... But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything... Since you and I both recognize the significance...
Okay, you have a deal.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
Let's fly.
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of
Of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know. But who exactly are you planning to...
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el-Akhmar in
As many as Ain al-Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint-up.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible. And treat it as a top priority desert operation.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know, even if that guard doesn't know?
We discussed this.
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino is—
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted, no matter how you look at it. They don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our—
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think— If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village, but things like that never happened again after we met up with the—
That's true. But
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict—
because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about— Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entire—
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through—
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit in it. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain— Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were decisive and principled. You were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions. So, in my opinion—
Makes sense to me.
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever.
Paimon's so glad that—
Next time, pay attention.
Will do.
Just remember to stay fit.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the...
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will—
Beep! Construct.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And,
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your—
it seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation.
There's no need for flat. Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the east.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the...
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites. Any questions about the—
None at all, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of Get Ready.
Time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
Wait a moment.
Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're-
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia,
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. They are our only leads for the case. If they die,
understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching!
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What, judging from those shiny weapons in your...
Rahman. The Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much... Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them...
Knock him down. Take me up. Locked on. Locked on. Fire in the hole. Ha! Locked on. Bullseye! Hold on to your hat. Open fire! Bullseye! Knock him down.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the...
You pit!
I'm afraid you'll regret it for...
King Deshret will curse you!
Silence!
Oh!
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went...
Yes.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Rahman there?
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport.
Yeah, you're the reason...
It's not the time to go join up with her. She will need you to introduce...
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari?
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to... If we need help, get ready for the next phase of the plan.
Let's fly.
Dia! We're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling it. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, down 7 drinks.
Sorry. We didn't mean to...
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like seeing... All joking aside,
but where should we...
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goal.
Yeah, we sure don't want him to...
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the Academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forrest. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari's still. So, we'll find Tainari and convince the sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you. You should be.
Like, I'm not that mercenary.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with.
How much more?
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be looking good. I hope this. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's go.
Take me up! He's over there! Let's... Tainari!
Traveler, Paimon,
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite.
a mercenary. You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important.
All right. This place is better. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me? The doc...
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the...
Yes, I know. Actually, he left Paradis Dia...
He left already?
Yeah. He came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met. For now, all we can share with you is that...
Sino, you said. I see. So that's why he asked. Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything.
Sino's name really does work wonders.
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to You don't need to tell me anything you don't want. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
And what do you mean by take away?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the...
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're right.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume...
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to...
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at...
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, I will personally supervise her treatment.
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the Academy. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like many other scholars, he possesses an It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and would...
I see. Of course, your opinion makes... You're still young, but already quite stubborn. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. What with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything It's just as the Academia said. You're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, and that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true,
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do any.
Sorry, we can't tell you everything.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both familiar, but my master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years. But I didn't find any dots in his recent letters.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep.
I can do that, but I have a feeling the Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for...
All right, we've got a...
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant.
I must say, I didn't expect a...
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing what... On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes. But my master is a man of integrity. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long.
I see. So you noticed something was up with...
This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this. In which case, I might... Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses. I think this may be something he needs to hear right...
Okay, we'll find a chip.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this... Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if... He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what...
But we have no idea where he...
We'll do it the mercenary way. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor... To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going...
That's right. Let's go to the port and have...
Let's fly! style seems...
Shh! Don't drop. The port is crawling.
Let's keep going and see what we...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place'll do. We can hide here while we keep... Huh?
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving at...
It's time to say good...
Wait, is he the only person...
You mean...
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago.
So this was a trap. Wait, don't...
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to party...
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see.
Oh no! Are you saying...
Let's go!
Pardis Di is not a place you
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and...
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already.
Even the Grand Sage himself... I've done my duty to inform you.
It would seem that my words have fallen. You can keep trying to deny...
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to...
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping alone. I may be staying at Pardis Di as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer... It is still my duty to protect the...
Then it seems our
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. No...
Hinari! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson. Wrath from the sky!
Detoxifying heat! You need to hurry up! This was well done! Take cover! I must counterattack! Roast and fry!
Open fire! Bullseye! Open fire!
You need to hurry up. This was well done.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming.
Yes, Hagari, beat him up!
A dash of frosting. Light it up. Take me out. Locked on.
This is bad. You need to hurry up.
Fire in the hole.
quickly. This one's well done.
Off to the freezer. Bullseye! Open fire!
Well done. Roasted.
There's none to lose! Wrath from the skies!
You need to hurry up. This one's
Try
well
and
done.
stop me!
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now!
Almost.
A little amuse-bouche!
I will end you. So soon. This is bad.
Let's fly!
No escape. Stay right.
The pinnacle of excellence! Light of the blazing sun!
That's it.
Take me up!
So let's end this
Bullseye.
quickly.
Locked on!
Prepared.
Bullseye!
This isn't good.
Bullseye!
You.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please.
Got it! Hypatia's still... Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where...
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect.
Who are you talking to?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sent. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god? Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how, but this also shows that humanity's worship of God. Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost make you sound like a friend who, but you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god.
My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories, and indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you? I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can... Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel... She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become... You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon... Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first... How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at... The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the... You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift. Just like my... It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be...
Ah! Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while. Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey!
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if luckily there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of...
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. It's all right. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia...
Hey, didn't I tell you not...
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia.
Let's fly.
Thank goodness.
Hey, how about...
I understand my condition.
The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think...
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about?
The Academias. God.
That sounds, ambitious. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food, I must be the least ambitious.
Don't say that. I haven't even
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer.
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider him.
So, if the doctor was to show up again...
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture.
Yay! That's...
Thank you for the help, Tainari.
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Let's continue to keep a low profile.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.